I have something different to show you today. It's not a card, it's a little 3D basket. And I just thought it would be easy to do a quick video showing how to assemble this, and then we can talk about other things that we can do with it too. So one die set, and this is the basket, and this is actually going to form the base of it. There's some little bits that come with it. It's been designed mainly as an Easter basket, but so many other things you can do with it. So I've just popped some little jelly beans in there just to show it off. Isn't that cute? So what you need to do, first of all, is decide on what color you want your basket to be and what color you want to show through. So for the base, I've just chosen some white cards. You're going to use this die right here and cut 2 of them. Okay, so we'll start with that and we're going to do our assembly. So there's some score lines already on here, so we're just going to do some folding. And then there's a flap on this side. We're just going to give it a quick little fold in, and a flap on this side. And I'm going to set up a little bit of glue right on the edge of that flap, and then we'll go to the other one. Just a little bit there, and a little bit there. And then we'll fold this one, and this one, and do the same flaps. And we can put a little glue on them as well. There we go. Okay, so this is super easy to do. You're just going to pop this down in place so it'll crisscross on the bottom there. And you can even do a little bit of glue down here if you want to make sure it's nice and secure. Pop that into place, and then that flap will adhere on the inside of this one. Just give it a second. This one adheres here. There we go. Pop this one to the inside. Got a little bit too much glue on that. Let me just wipe that down. Give that one a second. There we go. And this last one. Okay. Just going to hold it just for a quick second to make sure it's nice and sturdy. There we go. So here's our base, nice and secure. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is take this die, and this comes in 3 different pieces. So you have an inner piece here that's like the flap, you have the decorative piece, and then an outside cutting edge with another flap on that. All right, and that's so that if you want to line it and use it on a flat card, you can do that also. All right, so what you need to do is cut 4 of these, and I've done my 4 out of Kraft card, so it looks a little bit like a wicker card. Okay, so 2 of these you're going to leave just as they are, and the other 2 we're going to take the top of part of them off. So I'm just going to bring in a little cutter here, and I'm going to line this up right at that score line going across the flap. There we go, and I'm going to take that piece away. All right, so now what we can do is score this little flap under, and if you have an actual scoreboard, it's easier to score this like again so that it's nice and clean and fresh. I'm just going to fold this over, get a nice little fold in that, and on this one as well. This Kraft card is a little bit thicker than most cards, so it takes a second to get it to fold. Okay, so I'm going to use some spray glue on the back of this, and I'll just nip under here and give it a quick spray. In fact, I'm going to use my tweezers to hold that. We'll get that piece and that one. Okay, so now I'm going to take one of these and pop it under the edge here, right up to the side, lining it up with the side there, and that little piece will go underneath. And just give it a second so that spray glue gets nice and tacky. It's always handy to put some extra glue on that too. In fact, I think I'll put a little bit on the bottom just to make sure it's good and secure. That'll hold that in place. Okay, pop this one on, and I'll do a little bit extra with this too, just along the edge there. Pop this one on the opposite side. Give it a second. There we go. That looks like it's starting to set up. And then bring in the other two. So I think what I'll do is, in fact, I'll use a little bit of spray glue, and I just want to hit the bottom part of this. So let me hold on to this. And this one. And that one's got just a little piece that didn't get popped out. There we go. And I'm going to add a little more glue onto the bottom. Right along the edge, and now I want to put some up here too. So I'm going to give it a quick glue to start it here. Get that set up. And a little bit here. And along this edge here. There we go. Let me just grab a piece of kitchen roll. I'm getting it everywhere. There we go. Okay. So now you want to go and take this to the other sides, pop it around so the edges will line up. You'll catch the bottom, that will hold it. Just give it a second. Push this down into there. That'll keep it nice and secure. There we go. Bring this one around the other side. Attach that on that edge. Catch the bottom underneath. Pop that over. Give it a good fold. There we go. Down into place. There we go. And there's two little flaps here. And it has been designed so that you can pop it upward. And a little bit of glue on here. In fact, let's see if we'll use this one here. Just a little bit on one side. I'm going to give that a second. We'll bring in a glue dot. Put it on our bow. And then pop that together and just hold it into place for a second till it catches. And that gives you a little spot that you can seat your bow right in the middle there. So it will hide the knot very nicely. It's being a little fiddly today. There we go. So now I can take a little piece of tissue, whatever I want. I can pop that into the bottom. And then I can fill it with some jelly beans or other candies. Think about doing perhaps a white on white basket for a wedding and filling it with Jordan almonds. You could add little soaps to this and wrap it in some cello to give as a gift, maybe potpourri. There's just so many things you can do with this little basket. It's quite cute. And I will be showing you a video on how to use it on a flat card. So you don't always have to do it as a 3D basket. Comes with little bits to it so you can add in some different things and make some absolutely gorgeous cards with it. But you can see how easy that is to assemble, and it really does look so sweet.